how to grow your accounting and CPA firm. In this video, I'm going to break down the very basic strategies that are involved in terms of what's traditionally been done to grow an accounting firm and how to grow an accounting firm that scales very easily. So traditionally, what we've done is we've relied on word of mouth and referrals, which means that we get a lot of customers that are just, all over the place. They're in different industries, they're in different walks of life, and we end up being just a generalist. And while that's okay, it's very difficult to scale something that's not consistent, right? Because every single customer we get in, we have to work out how to actually solve their problems. We have to work out a system that we're going to deliver for them. So if one day we get a client that's in the dental industry, and then we get another day, we get a client that's in the med spa industry, and then we get another client that's in the manufacturing industry. Every single one of these customers is completely unique. Their problems are unique. The systems they require are unique. Some will need, things to do with inventory, and some will need nothing to do with that. Some of them are just services, and some of them are a mixture of both. And that's going to be one of the problems when it comes to scaling, because you're going to need a lot of people, right? It's a lot of people in order to scale something like that, because it's generalist across the board. There's no depth to it. So that's traditionally how people have been scaling. What you basically need is tons of volume and tons of staff to make it work. And while people have grown firms to 7 figures, it ends up being a big headache. And a lot of the time we end up going from, the cycle of busy season to quiet season to busy season to quiet season. And that's essentially the cycle that we're living in. And when we operate from this busy season to off season, quiet season process, it tends to burn us out quite a bit. If you've ever experienced that after, April 15th, you just want to take a year's worth of holiday until the next tax season, I can totally understand that. I mean, it is very, very exhausting to just pile on the exact same thing every single year and feel like you're actually just running on a treadmill and not really making much progress. I know a lot of accounting firms make about 60, 70% of their revenue in busy season, or maybe even 50%. But what is happening the rest of the year? There's literally 9 months of the year where you can grow the business. Now, how I would probably work it out is, and how we show our customers to do it, is you want to build a business that can scale very easily. In order to build a business that can scale very easily, you need systems in place that are able to deliver a result to a customer and make sure that that customer that you have is the same as all your other customers. So let's say you have a customer, they're a restaurant, you know exactly what systems are involved in terms of getting their finances handled and helping them get to the next level. So you have one customer that's in a restaurant, you solve all their problems, understanding inventory, understanding staff, understanding profit, understanding revenue, and understanding the systems to track, manage, and basically give them feedback on all of the progress that they're making. You understand these systems, you build the system, you implement it for this one customer. Then you get another restaurant customer. Instead of having to rebuild that whole entire process, all you do is you just deliver the already existing system to that customer. Sure, you can tweak it, you can improve on it, but that's all you're doing. You're just tweaking and improving on it. So the third customer you get, every single customer you get, the system actually gets better and better and better, as opposed to the other approach where every single customer you get, you actually get more and more stuck in fulfillment, and your time gets more and more depleted, which means you have to hire more and more staff, and their time gets more and more depleted, and everybody's pretty much stuck in fulfillment, and it's very difficult to scale without a lot of overheads, labor, and all the other stuff that comes with it. Whereas if you just have one system that you can deliver to one specific group of people with a specific set of problems, you don't need that much staff. You don't need that much overhead, because it's basically just delivering the same system to every single customer. And think about it. If you worked on one system for 10 years and all you did was make the system better and better and better, do you think you'd have the most unique, most powerful system to deliver the best results for your customer, as opposed to if over 10 years you work on 10 different systems? Which one do you think is actually going to get you a much more scalable, much more, efficient business? At the end of the day, that's one of the issues when it comes to scaling an accounting firm is, do I go generalist or do I go deep? And from my perspective, I would say we want to go deep. It's much easier to differentiate ourselves from the competition because we have a unique solution that nobody else has. Only we have this. And that means that the customer sees us as an authority. We don't just get lost in the noise. Whereas if we're just, an accountant and bookkeeper and tax person for everyone, well, we just get kind of lost in the noise because we're just as good as an accountant, bookkeeper, and tax person for no one. But if we're a strategic advisor that offers, other services such as the compliance stuff, and we work with a specific industry such as the restaurant industry, then we have authority. We are actually the go-to person for that group of people. And we could all know that there's more than enough restaurants to go around for you to actually grow this business. So let's say you have 100 or maybe even 50 or maybe even 10 business owner clients. If they're all 10 of them are in different industries, it's going to be very difficult to scale that. But if all 10 of them are in the same industry, you could see how actually this is much easier to scale. Every single customer you get forward, you just say to them, I already have 10 customers exactly like you. I know exactly how to solve your problem. I already solved that problem for that customer. I solved that problem for that customer. You already know the problems that they have. You're able to articulate the problems to them better than they are able to articulate them, which means they automatically assume you have the solution. That's how I would go ahead, and that's what we show our customers to do in terms of how to scale their accounting firm. Find an industry, find a niche, find a group of people with a specific set of problems and solve that set of problems as best as you can. And then just do the same thing for that same group of people over and over and over and over and over again. And every single time you do it, the process gets more efficient, gets better, and your business gets better and more efficient. And the authority you have in that industry just grows and grows and grows. And your differentiator is the mere fact that you have a solution that nobody else has. That's what I would go ahead and do. If you have any questions about how you can actually scale your accounting firm, get more fractional CFO clients, get clients seeing you as an authority and differentiating yourself from the competition, we have a program where we'll get you a minimum of 25 to 30 fractional CFO appointments onto your calendar in 90 days. Go ahead, click the link below, schedule a call with us, and we'll be more than happy to jump through everything with you. Go ahead, let me know in the comments if this video has been valuable to you. What's the biggest takeaway? Should I keep on making these videos? Let me know in the comments below. Just remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Thanks.